It is stunning. It is not only Black centered, but Africa is first and foremost. And I know there's been a lot of debate and dialogue about, culture and appropriation, but I just wanted you to have a chance to, say like maybe give us any little insight into that creation, because that's really Beyonce lifting a whole continent, a whole diaspora up. Yeah, exactly. So I would love to hear
Well,
anything you hear about that.
she was the voice of Nala in The Lion King. And so it caused her to really delve into the history of that story. And that is an African story. And, of course, Disney told the story in terms of using animation, and not animation of African people, but animation of animals, which was fine. It was great. It was a great movie. My kids and I looked at it a million times, and the music was amazing. But the real story is about a king that was ousted by his brother, and his son comes back, the prodigal son, in the whole story. And so I remember having a conversation with her, and also with the music director, who shared that on the first time around, that a Black man penned one of the top songs in the movie, and that he was given money but not the credit for it. And it just really angered her, because it's the same old story. And I remember that day leaving that studio and her saying, I'm going to create a film that's going to be, a collection of my videos, but I'm going to tell the real story of what happened and show Africa in its regalness and its beauty, because we weren't always slaves. And everything basically started there in Africa. The first person was in Africa. So this has been a real labor of love for her. It took her a year and a half of blood, sweat, and tears to do it. And there was some controversy. There was some controversy about, people saying they only saw a 30-second trailer and they decided that she was appropriating culture. My question is, how do you appropriate the culture when you are the culture? You are Black. So how are you stealing it? That's not what we do. We can't steal from each other. That has happened since the beginning of time on our watch.
And
So
T,
she did. I couldn't be more proud, because there
Yeah.
was a little girl yesterday. I have to say this. I saw a video of her, and she is in Africa, and she is boo-hooing, crying. And they're like, why are you crying? It's after watching the movie. And she says, it's so beautiful. And I bawled. I bawled when I saw that, because I know that is what her intention was. Her intention was to touch little girls and make them know that they are beautiful, and that our culture is beautiful, and that is so much to be proud of. And it just, I reached out to her aunt, who, Beyonce is going to talk to this little girl, because it's just, it did what she wanted it to do, and I couldn't be prouder of that.